Hi, everybody. We are ready to start our next week's assignment. So I want to just give you a really quick walkthrough on the module. So we are ready to get started on our first two core areas of linguistics, and it is phonetics and phonology. Now, as you remember, phonetics and phonology are really closely related. They both have to do with sound. So the difference is phonetics is just the study of sound and the way that the sounds are made when they're coming out of your mouth, the way that the tongue hits the different parts of the speech apparatus, the way that the mouth is positioned, and the different qualities of the sounds that are made. Phonology is when we look at specific languages and then look at how the speech sounds, speech segments are organized in those different languages. So let's go ahead and look at the assignments for the week. Okay, so jumping into the module, getting a look at the overview page, you see that you have a few assignments, a little more than last week, but some of them are pretty short. So the first one is a quiz on consonants. This focuses on English. And we do, for this course, this intro course, we do focus a lot on English. And that's mainly because English is our shared language. And so it's just a little simpler to mostly focus on English. You're going to see at the end of the week that we're kind of looking at some other languages as well. So this goes over the consonants of English, and there's only 3 questions here. So take the quiz. You do have 3 attempts, so hopefully everyone can get a 100% on this quiz. Then we have another quiz, and same thing. It is based on a video by this professor, and same thing, just 3 questions, and you have 3 attempts to take the quiz. Then we those 2 are both due in the middle of next week on Wednesday. Then at the end of the week, next Friday, there are a couple more quizzes. These are a little more intense. So this one is based on this document. This was written by Dr. Brian Agbayani. He is a professor at Fresno State, and he also teaches a couple of courses here for us at Fresno City. He wrote this document about phonetics. So the quiz is based on this document, so you should have it in front of you as you're taking the quiz. And then there are also some additional resources for you here, but I'm not sure if you necessarily need them for the quiz. They're just kind of extra resources for you. I think you can find all the information you need in this document. And then the next quiz is about phonology, and I've got another video for you, some important vocabulary. Make sure that you have this in front of you, and then there is a PowerPoint that I made here. Okay. Then at the end of the week, we've got a couple of assignments. The first one is about Hmong and English phonology. And so what I'm asking you to do here is to compare the consonants and vowels of English and Hmong to each other. So take a look at this, read through the information that I have, and what I'm asking you here is to list 3 English words that Hmong speakers will have trouble pronouncing. Okay, so any 3 words in English, and that's going to be based on your understanding of what you read in the assignment, based on everything that you've understood about the way phonology works, about the quizzes that you took and the videos that you watched. This assignment can be a little tricky, so if you need any help with this, you can reach out to the Pass Center. You can also send me an email. if you're not sure about your answer, send me a rough draft of it and I'll tell you if you're on the right track, or you can meet me in my office hours and I'll help you through it. And then the last one is about Spanish and English vowels. And so I've got an article here for you to read, another article for you to read, and then a couple of sample videos here for you to listen to. A lot of us are familiar with both English and Spanish, but you might not have noticed this before about English and Spanish vowels. So what I'd like you to do is to summarize or let me know in your own words what is the difference between Spanish and English vowels, okay? And then, what do you think are the factors that make a person able to pronounce the vowels of a language that they're learning? Okay. And we're just focusing on vowels only for this assignment. Okay. And that takes us to the end of the week. So let me know if anything comes up, if you have any questions or problems on anything. This content can be a little tricky for some people, so don't hesitate to reach out to me with any questions or problems if you get stuck with anything. Make sure that you give yourself plenty of time, especially at the end of the week, to get through those assignments, and just reach out to me with any questions. Okay, bye-bye.